Hi everyone, today I want to share with you an alternative to the popular Louis Vuitton mini pochette and how I'd like to use it as a mini crossbody bag. So for the longest time, I thought about getting the mini pochette specifically to use as a crossbody actually. So some things though that did hold me back was of course the fact that it was usually sold out, but also that I wasn't sure if it would even fit my phone. And for me, that's really important. I don't like to carry my phone around everywhere with me in my hands, and normally if I'm having a bag with me anyways, I think the whole idea of it is really to store all of my things and I can be hands-free, especially if it's a crossbody bag specifically. So in the end, I'm actually really glad that I didn't buy it though, because I found this piece. So I believe this is called the Trousse makeup pouch or something along those lines. There's some variances between different sites. I no longer make it, but I would say it's basically like the toiletry pouch mixed with a mini pochette, and I am very happy about it. So this is a vintage piece made in 1998, which is also wonderful, as I believe that's when the Dame Eben was basically officially brought back into the brand. I prefer the Dame over the monogram for larger pieces as it's less in your face, so I was really happy to see that it was in this print. I purchased this piece off of a Japanese eBay seller who I will link in the description in case you're interested. Something to be aware of though is that I believe some Japanese sellers have it mislabeled as the Truth bag or the Truth pouch, so Truth, and I think this is because of the way it sounds. So if you're really looking around and you're having trouble finding anything or just want more options, I think it's always useful to try using that word as well when you're searching. So this seller in particular had it labeled in good condition, and I think it was very accurate in its description. One thing that is really important to me personally when looking for used items is odor, and so I made sure that it said it didn't have one, and it doesn't. So I do think they were very accurate overall. So as you can see, it does have some rubbing on the corner, and it's definitely less visible on some than others, and of course the usual discoloration or loss of color or tarnishing of the hardware. Otherwise it's in amazing condition, and of course the inside is also clean. So here's the red interior and here's the tag. So another thing that really helped sell this piece specifically for me is that it came with its dust bag. So I have it over here. So it's a little bit wrinkly, but it did come with its dust bag. And I find a lot of times these vintage pieces, they don't come with anything. Usually it's just the bag itself, and actually sometimes it might even miss some things. So having the dust bag included, not only is great for storing purposes, it also does definitely kind of boost resale value, I would say, if that's something that you want to consider later on. When I purchase pieces, I don't purchase them to resell. I just purchase things that I really like. But that is something to think about. And I did actually find it very difficult to find this piece in such great condition and with its dust bag. So again, very, very, very happy that I found this piece. So to quickly compare it to the mini pochette, this pouch is a bit bigger, being 6.5 inches wide, 5.5 inches tall, and 2 inches in depth. It comes with a shorter leather strap, which I've taken off, but you can use this if you're looking to have it handheld, and this works great though overall. It's of course a bigger catch-all, and also of course if you're looking for something like a toiletry or a makeup pouch of some sort. The mini pochette is currently $515 Canadian before tax, and in comparison after tax and duties, this was $675. So really not that far off with the price increases that have been going on, but it's still a little bit over. But in terms of shipping, this arrived within a week, so it was really fast, and overall my experience was really great. To make it into a mini crossbody bag, I purchased a long adjustable brown leather strap, which is right here. And this is from an Etsy seller who I will also link down below, along with other sellers that I found that have similar items. The strap took about 2 weeks to arrive, and it cost $49. and it is adjustable. So it has the adjustable section here, and then just the straps. I liked this version because I did notice some had like a little rivet here, but I liked how seamless this was with just the stitching. Overall, I'm really happy with the strap, though I found when it arrived, it does have a little bit of a bad smell to it, which I'm really hoping will go away in time. It took 2 weeks to arrive, so still really fast. And in terms of pricing, I found this was much more reasonable than other sellers, so really happy with that. So really easy to turn this into a crossbody bag. I really just take this. I don't have any inserts or anything because I feel like this is nice and structured, and I just attach the straps to this. So doing that. So it just looks like this, and I'll do some cutaway shots in terms of how it sits on my body, but it's great. It has lots of different adjustments, so if you need this to be a lot shorter or longer, it's great. And I do really appreciate that it does come with this smaller other strap, so it can tuck in really nicely and there's no strap kind of flailing around. That's something that I kind of is a pet peeve of mine, so this is really great. So altogether, this was a total of about $725 Canadian, which is still very overpriced, but something that I think will get a really good amount of use out of it. So I'm really happy with this, and it's exactly what I was looking for. In terms of what fits in this bag, I think it's really comparable to other mini bags that I have. And one thing, of course, that's fantastic is that it does fit my phone in there. I have everything around with me that I would stick in here with me. Of course, again, I'm recording on my phone, so I don't have that with me, but I do have like a phone case. And so I have the Samsung S10e, and this is the case, and it fits super easily with even just like a bulky case like this. So as you can see, literally no problem going in there. And if you have a bigger phone, this will honestly fit. With this case, there's still about, I would say, 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch of room. So just the fact that there's just no fuss and it just falls in there super easily is great. And of course, then there's a ton of room there. So what I would stick in here is a card holder. And then I would stick in, again, if you've seen my what's in my bag, you'll know that I always usually use this. It's super convenient and it fits in all my bags, including mini bags. But I just have little essentials like I have some band-aids in here, just flat items. I have lip balm, that kind of stuff. So, but again, that just fits so easily in there. And then I have this smaller key case that I have. I also have a Louis Vuitton 4 key holder, but honestly, this just suffices as well, and it's even smaller than that one. So if I do need to bring my keys around, again, you can stick that in, and there's still so much room in there. What I could also do is if I wanted, I have this little mini phone charger, which is great because it has no cords, it just plugs directly in my phone. But again, that can just drop in there easily. And I still have tons of room. So if you have other lip products or anything else you want to stick in there, you can, but just the fact that there's just so much room, and I don't like fussing around with mini bags. So just being able to see everything and easily, like if I just need my wallet, I can easily grab it out. This could also fit even more like compact wallets, but even like larger ones compared to a card holder. You can fit multiple card holders in this. There's really tons of room, and it's not even too Tetris-y, like where you have to really work things around in here. I think it's just fantastic. And as you can see, of course, it sits perfectly easily, and there's no problems with that. And I think just proportionately and everything, it just looks amazing, and it's really nice, I think, as a little mini crossbody bag. And in terms of sizing, it actually is very comparable to the Coach Rambler 16, which I have. So if you're interested in seeing a comparison to that, I can definitely do that. But otherwise, I highly recommend. And if you're interested in something like this, definitely look around on eBay. I've seen it on other pre-owned websites as well, although they all seem to be sold out at the moment. Or I think there's a couple, but definitely look around and I'm sure you'll be able to find something like this. But don't settle, because I did find a lot had some damage or like creasing here, even some damage on some of the canvas or like on the leather holding the D-ring. So there's definitely some issues. But in saying that, you can find ones with a little bit more wear, but definitely cheaper price. Really, again, do your research and just look around. Anyway, so that's it. I hope this was an informative video or helped you out in any way. If you have any questions, definitely leave them down below in the comment section and I will do my best to answer them. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video.